Hi, my name is Greg Wootton. This is Phil Casper. We're going to take you through a few techniques today using a long guard whilst you're kicking. So I used to use this one again maybe early on in the fight when you're fighting an opponent who's pressured with the hands, or you just want to be a little bit more cautious, and then you start kicking the body and you start sapping their energy. So everyone's strong in the first few rounds, so it's better to have a bit more take the power away, be a bit more cautious initially. Also, I would use it against if I was a taller opponent. So first technique we're going to do is when you create space. So the more space you have, the better. If you're in close, you don't have that much time, or if you're just on the edge of range, you don't have that much time to see the shot coming. So once you've got the space to see it, you're then looking for your opponent to take that initial step. So I'm going to throw my kick, not when the punch is in the air, but when that initial step comes in. So I'm going to throw this rear leg, and I'm throwing this long guard. Now the angle of this long guard, I'm not going straight towards them, because then that rear hand could come through, and if they throw it with enough force, enough power, it will come through and it land me, knock me off balance. So I'm throwing this, I'm holding this hand up, and I'm pointing it across here. So I'm looking over with my eyes, so I'm not blocking my vision totally, I'm looking over with my eyes, but as that rear hand comes in, boom, it's still going to hit my hand across. It's going to block. Same thing again. Okay, this time waiting for that step. So when I'm waiting for that step, I'm up on my toe, set, ready. As soon as he takes that step to throw something, I go with that shot. We turn it around. Again, the more space, the better. When I'm in here, you can do this if you've got good timing or really fast kick, staying on that toe. As soon as they step, rotate in here. One more. Coming back down now. Switching the hands over, boom, coming back now, still maintain that distance, just in case he throws the jab, boom, as I come back he throws the cross, I get caught with that one, I want to have that other hand across there. One more time, boom, back to that long guard, because then again I could go again, or I could throw another shot. Alright, second technique, using that kicking with long guard, is using this lead leg. So with this technique, I'm going to sit back on my rear leg, not so much on the toe. I will go up on the toe, but I'm sitting back there. I'm going to be waiting to pick a shot off against your opponent. Now, I'm waiting for this rear hand to get thrown. So if someone likes to come in with a lot of jab crosses and they step in nice and heavy, I'm going to take the jab on a parry or a catch, and as this cross comes in, this is exposing their ribs here. Now, they're also stepping in with a lot of momentum. So I won't need to get that much power, because them stepping in will also help create that force. So I'm parrying, lifting up straight away with that shot. As I'm doing it, I'm throwing my shoulder and twisting over, and this hand is going up at that angle again to block any potential punches coming through. So jab, lift, shin goes across those ribs. Now if the higher up, if he throws that cross again, the higher up you go, these ribs, they have less protection on them. They're not as used to it. They don't have as much padding there, so those ones can catch you really sore, and also it knocks them off balance a little bit. So if Phil comes in a little bit quicker, 1, 2, boom, it'll knock them off balance. After I place my foot down, again I want to have one guard out and long guard again. Change it over. So sitting on this leg, I can tap that lead one, parry, boom, rotate. If I go down into that long guard, I can straight away throw something else, or I can stay in this position, look to take the inside leg. And again, parry, rotate, could land and throw a shot as well. One more time, parry, rotate, boom, stepping in or just creating that space again. All right, third technique, again, using our lead leg. Again, this is really nice if someone steps in with multiple punches or stepping on that jab cross. I'm gonna create a distance, I'm waiting for that initial step to come in. So if the jab comes in, I'm gonna parry and step off the line a little bit with this arm across. So we're quite far away here, so I can step in a little bit closer if you want to really take that leg and try and flip them all the way down to the floor. Or if you just want to step off the line and you're at a distance, go just above the knee there. So parry, step off, boom, you get a smaller reaction. If I step further forward with here, and if I can get my hand onto the shoulder or onto the neck, I can then pull. And when you pull, you're getting two forces against their body, one going forward, one going back, and that will flip them a little bit more. So as the jab cross comes in, parry, step across here, and I'm crawling and dragging. So this long guard is then acting as that nice pull mechanism. So from a distance, 1, 2, throwing a shot, stepping in closer, 1, long guard comes in 2, and then changing side, All right, from a distance, one long guard. Again, I'm going for that lead leg. The reason I'm having that long guard out is just in case I get the timing wrong, I don't hit it, or it doesn't sweep them. Here, jab, boom, and he throws that cross on target. I'm vulnerable there. So keeping that hand up, boom, boom, or stepping forward to it, looking to, if you can, get the long guard under your shoulder, here, and then you get more sweeping force to throw something there. So last technique you're going to do using that long guard is if you've got someone who's relentlessly coming forward and they're maybe eating one shot on the side to come straight forward there and cutting down the distance and pressuring you. Next one, we're going to put the kick, I like to call it a barrier kick. So instead of kicking to the side where they could take the shot and come in, you're going to fold the shin across and try and go across the front of the body. It's not as damaging and impactful, but it will stop them in their tracks and it will stop that momentum. So if Phil keeps coming in with a jab cross or whatever he comes in with, I'm looking to get this one. I'm not going to hold it there in a shin block. I'm just trying to land it nice and strong, stop them in their tracks, boom, kill the momentum a little bit to buy me some time to do something else. All right, same with the other side. Boom, I'm just folding it across. On this one, you need to turn your shoulder, turn your hip a little bit more, and get that one rotating all the way across there. So no longer kicking to the sides. If I kick to the side here, he can take it and come in. People will take that risk if the reward of them landing shots is going to be worth it. We change around again. And again, he comes in nice and strong, all the way across, a bit faster. Here, so I'm tucked nice and tight behind it. Tucked nice and tight behind it. Come in again, boom. Yeah, and again, here. This one will stop them, kill the momentum, and then from here, then you can fight or do something else. Just if you want to stop someone coming in and putting too much pressure on you. So they were 4 techniques using that kicking with long guard. Again, it's nice to do early on in the fight. If you keep kicking someone to the body, it takes their power, it lowers their energy away, so then you can start going into closer range later on in the fight. It's also nice and protective, good for tall fighters against shorter fighters. Hope you enjoyed those ones today, guys. Follow myself, Greg Wootton, on Instagram, Greg_Wootton, or Phil Casper. Thank you.